the cause of suffering is ego. The cause of suffering is 6 words. And that the cure for suffering is the exposing that you're not the ego. If you really did that, that's a world solution because it covers every ground. Because everywhere ego touch. If you can understand what ego is. But by the time, you see, we are so deeply entrenched in our relationship with this false identity that we feel threatened to challenge him. And that's how it lives. We're so used to identifying ourselves in that mode that, when you come to really look at it, something feels threatened. It's it that feels threatened. That's threatening. And because of our links with it for a long time, you feel like, you take on all the symptoms, like, oh God, I feel so tired, it's so difficult, and it's all your mind. You don't know the difference between your mind and you. You are not the thing, you are not the mind. You are before the mind. You're before the feelings. Before everything are there. You're before. And when all of them came, you never change you. Just when we manifest as selves, and then quickly that gets confiscated and become ego, then trouble start. Only there trouble can start. When you stop him, trouble stop. You see, but that simple question to be fulfilled is a monumental leap, because you can only transcend something if you're desperately in need to. If you're just casually curious about it, no chance. You have to really, this is something you really have to fight for. Not a bloody fight. The ego will fight a bloody fight, because you see how much its virus is inside the functioning of the being. When you know, so even the being is not you. It can't exist without you, but it cannot be quintessentially what you are, because it can be viewed, it can be perceived. We grow to appreciate the profundity of that recognition, that something can be perceived. Does it share the reality of the perceiver? Only if the perceiver is interested in it, particularly. And then he shares reality with it. But if he can look without logging in and without wishing to be combined with it, then he stays pure. The whole thing, the whole world is suffering from becoming personal. Personal. It takes a little while to get out of it, but it can be done. And after all, it's not true. It's not true. And the truth is that you are what you're seeking. It make you want to celebrate too early, but at least wait a second, I don't have to go and fix myself and undo all the wrong things I've done. I said, well, no, you couldn't anyway. You know what I'm saying? So now when you wake up, you don't have to wake up from this part of the dream and that part. You wake up from the whole dream. You see, I woke up from this bad part of the dream, but I like this good part of it. You wake up from all of the dream.
I read in one of the books from you, somebody asking you, why is it still hurting? And you said, hurting me, and you said, because there's still a me. And I can really, my whole attention is to identify what that is in me, this me. That means that's the dream.
Yeah.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
And I really don't.
Right, that is a super card.
Engage anymore.
That's the super card. That is the passport inside.
Yeah.
This me factor is it's twinned with I, Yeah. It's to because we feel that, to be not me means I cannot perceive as I do, and taking that all our way of perceiving appears to be personal. And how can I change that? I said, again, you're putting it on the I again to do that. But if you can see that the I itself is observable, you must go to that place where I is observable. That's not observing the one who observes the I. I can feel this sense. And if I pay attention not to the object of perception, but to what causes even perceiving to happen, say, yeah, but that's what's taking place now. I didn't create that. It's just happening like this. But it's acknowledged already. You're out of it. Anything. You're out.
Thank you.
And you realize that which you say you're out, that has never been in, really. It's just some dream thing happening inside our mind. But to be free of the I, that is the greatest attainment, I think, in the human kingdom. To be free of the belief, I am this body, I am this person. That's a biggie. That's a big one.